Two specific examples, Planned Parenthood and PBS, are in congressional control. Are you planning to axe both of those?
I would like to.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the channel. I am Ty Smith. You're watching my channel, Modern Renaissance Man. I appreciate you taking time out of your day or your evening to view my content. Make sure that you're following me on all the platforms you see above and below. The way that Renaissance is spelled up there in Rumble is how it should be spelled. I know it's spelled wrong, but that's the way it should be spelled. Hit that like button right there. That way my content can consistently be recommended to you. And also, when and if you do subscribe to the channel, make sure you hit that bell notification to make sure that you will be notified when I post a video. Ladies and gentlemen, we are almost at 450,000. We're trying to reach that by the end of this month. Let's do it. I appreciate you guys and your efforts in getting the word out there about this channel. I really, really do. All right, I got to get ready to get into this because, guys, we might have to go back on our words on some of the things. What are you talking about, Ty? Speaker Johnson went on to Fox, had a conversation, and I mean, you guys already saw what I played you at the beginning already, and I know people are going to be losing their minds. When people hear this portion right here, I think that this is going to give them the leverage to really spew out what a lot of them have been spewing out and what I have been disputing them on what they've been spewing out. Can y'all even guess what it is? Well, after you watch this, let's see if you can do it.
There'll be lots of ideas that come out. We don't want to put too many of it out right now, okay? But this is part of that, preparing the playbook to unleash and unroll in January. So the president that's bold enough to do it, you know, we have our own version of the Argentinian leader, right, with Donald Trump. And I've used the blowtorch analogy rather than a chainsaw, but it's all the same. We do have to scale back the size and scope of government. It serves the people. It unleashes the free market again. Our policy changes will be a part of that, but I think that if we can make some dramatic changes in downsizing the scale and scope of these things, we'll go a long way. So
two specific examples, Planned Parenthood and PBS, are in congressional control. Are you planning to axe both of those?
I would like to, that's for sure.
Spending for both of those?
Yeah, we got to build consensus to have the votes to do that. Now, some of this will be done by executive order out of the White House.
Absolutely.
He has a broad authority to do a lot of that.
Yes.
But where Congress is involved, that's where it takes the hard work of legislating and getting everybody on the same page. So there'll be lots of ideas that come out. We don't want to put too many of it out right now, okay? But this is part of that, preparing the playbook to unleash and unroll in January. So the president that's bold enough to do it, you know, we have our own version of the Argentinian leader, right, with Donald.
Right, you saw that, you heard that, right? He said he would like to. So now it comes down to this. You guys all know about the whole Trump putting things into place, got the Supreme Court to overturn Roe v. Wade. Put the power back to the states, aka the people. The people are supposed to vote on what each individual state, those people of that state, want in regards to abortion. So, will this give leverage to those of you and those of them who were screaming Trump is going to take away their rights in regards to abortion? Will this give more leverage to them that said, my body, my choice? Because if you eliminate Planned Parenthood, is that a way of taking away their rights to go in and have an abortion? Is that a way of making them do what they don't want to do with their body and their choice because there will be no Planned Parenthood? No, it won't. It won't do that at all because you want to know why? They will still be able to go and have certain access to certain facilities, hospitals, that they will go and be able to do things like this at. It's not going to stop a thing. Now, what's going to be important to this is the funding. Are they going to find that, hey, since, I mean, let's be real. Is it going to come is it going to become a day where people insurance will pay for them to have that done by a physician, or it could be a specialized nurse to do such things like this, which I'm most likely think is going to end up being a doctor no matter what. But at the same time, the way things are going right now, the way they're popping them out, they can train a highly trained nurse, a PA or nurse practitioner, to do this procedure, right? So I just wanted to make this quick little short video to kind of throw it out there to see what you guys' thoughts are on this, because PBS, I mean, people watch that still. I mean, seriously, I didn't even know about that. But for Planned Parenthood, wonder what this is going to do, because at the same time, black folks, listen to me on this one. You do know why Planned Parenthood was really planned, don't you? You do know why Planned Parenthood seems to be strategically placed in certain urban areas, right? I mean, where I lived, growing up in Chicago, Decatur, the hood, places like that, these places were always seemed to be around the places where I lived at. And you get to thinking now, why would a place like that be around a spot where a lot of black people abide? Aren't they scared of being robbed or broken into or anything like that? Why would they be there? Hey everybody, so I'm interrupting this real quick just to let you guys all know, those of you that have been asking how can you help and how can you donate towards the children to help children have Christmas, the ones that are involved under the mentorship of me, you can easily do it by donating to my PayPal or the Cash App right up there. And again, let me reiterate this, folks. I don't want you guys to feel any pressure. If you do, great. If you do not, great. I just want you guys to know that that window is open right there for the ones who keep texting me and the ones who keep emailing me. That way everybody else can see it as well. It does not matter because I make sure that the kids get taken care of anyway. But some of my subscribers who have been consistently and have been loyal in donating there, I know you guys always ask me to remind you to do it. So here is your reminder. And everybody else, to the rest of you, no matter what you do, whether you do or don't, I hope you guys all have a Merry Christmas. You see, there was a plan, and it's been working for a lot of us. We've been encouraged to get rid of our children. And although white people still going to make up for a great majority, then again, I'll have to look at statistics on that now in 2024, what the stats are in regards to who are getting rid of their children the most amongst the races in America between black and white. But black people specifically. We are getting rid of our children at an astronomical rate that it is crazy. You are being encouraged to get rid of your children without a thought. Like they want y'all to drop them bad boys like hotcakes. Like give no thought to it, give no credence to it, no feeling to it whatsoever. It's almost like it's a alternative with no ramifications. It's like an alternative with no consequence. This is not like you don't like that there's a mole or a skin tag growing on you. You want to go get it cut off. This is not like you have like a lipoma, aka a fatty tumor growing on your shoulder. And it's such an inconvenience that you want to go and just have that removed, because things like that are not something that you can consider to have life. It's not something that's going to grow into its own independent person, if you will. Those are structures that may end up harming you. And like you guys all try to throw it out there, oh, but what if the baby end up? We all know that that is very rare for people that get sexually assaulted, incest, and wants to get rid of the baby, which Trump said he's all for that. We completely understand that is very rare. Also, what about the woman who her life is at danger and they try to force her to have the baby? Very rare. And most likely, I'm just telling you, it's always going to be the life of the mother is going to be sustained. Unless the mother and the father or the husband says, no, we know she can die. We still want to try to push this baby through. They get the baby out. The mother passes away, or the mother dies in the process of trying to pass the baby, and the baby still loses his life as well. Father left without a child and a wife or a girlfriend. Plain and simple. That's what it is. What they don't like to tell you guys are the percentage and the scenarios of how rare any of those things happen. For the great majority of people who try to tell me, well, there's a chance that it still could happen, so we still should be able to. Well, you know what? Every time you set foot outside that door, it's a chance that when you go get in your car and drive somewhere, it's a chance that you can get hit. It's a chance you can hit somebody. It's always a chance that any of those things can happen. But is that stopping you from going out your door and going to work and going to do your activities of daily living? Does it stop you from doing any of those things? No, it does not. But hey, it can happen. So therefore, all of you guys should just stay in the house and don't go to work. Don't go shopping. Don't go out. Don't go do anything, because something can happen. So you'll say to me right now, Ty, that's stupid, though. That's crazy for you to say something like that. Yet at the same time, you'll tell me, and this is the reason why that this very small percentage, you guys want to put it out there in the news and put it out there in media like it's the majority, and it's not. Same exact thing they do with these so-called encounters, or same thing they do with these individuals as part of the alphabet community. They put it all in movies, all in Disney, all on Hulu, all on Netflix, put it in all these different streaming services. And yet we know that as a very small minute of the people in Illinois, the people in the United States of America. But yet they try to make it like it's the voice and that's the will of all the people. Well, all the people showed y'all when they voted Trump in what they really wanted. Anyway, folks, let me know what you guys think it is. Do you think that this is Trump's way of actually controlling the narrative and controlling the choice of women? Do you think that this is just something that's going to be put on the table? They're not going to get rid of it? Do you think it's all just like a political move? Whatever the case may be, you guys let me know by putting it in the comments below after this video. Don't forget to do what you guys see in that cloud right there, if you would, please. And the next video that I'm going to be doing in chronological order is going to be up here. Things that I do as a variety on the channel right here. I am Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man, hoping and praying that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. And most of all, I pray every last one of you guys are in great health mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.